Hello guys, and welcome to another iRacing video. Today we're here at Tsukuba, the 2K circuit, in a BMW M4 GT4. Now, I don't really want to be doing this race, however, because of iRacing's credit participation program, if I do one race in this week and next week and the week after, I will get myself 4 iRacing credits to be used towards a subscription or whatever. Now, for $4, yeah, I'll do one race this week. Honestly, I've done a lot of practice, and I've never been able to go any quicker than a 49.0 on my other PC. On this PC, it's a 59.1. For some reason, that thing down the bottom says 59.5. I set that right into practice, and I think because it was coming up to this session, maybe it didn't count it or something. But honestly, yeah, I'm not really that quick round here. I need to be a good second a lap quicker if I want to be proper competitive with where my iRacing is. And I can't really figure out how to do that. So, yes, I am having a few issues. Like, to be honest, you know, next season I'm going to stop using this car because, you know, I've learned this was the car that I went with, the one I bought. I haven't bought any others for this, you know, for doing Class D iRacing. Now, yeah, unfortunately, this car is, sadly, I think it's very understeery and at the same time very oversteery, which I just don't like. I've come to learn. It basically feels like a big, massive car compared to what it can do. So we'll see what kind of lap I can pull off in qualifying. Now, obviously it's fixed setup, so I can't really do anything about anything else.
Exit's clear.
And we'll just see what I can do. Now, one thing I think I am willing to try out. All of the cars, I use this field of view. But the BMW, I move it a lot in because of where the dashboard is. However, maybe, I'm thinking, that is why I maybe don't quite get a feel for how it drives on different corners, because I can't see enough of those corners. So we'll see if that theory is correct or not. Because obviously my field of view does affect me in terms of, you know, obviously what I can see in terms of cars and what I can see in terms of apexes and corners and the like. So we'll see, we'll do qualifying with it and we'll see if we are any quicker. If we are, maybe I'll consider doing it for the race.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 31 Celsius.
We've absolutely messed that up there. Well, to be honest, as long as we don't lose the car, the back end of the car, I think we'll be okay. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see how well I can manage this. We haven't had the best exit from there. However, I am able to see a lot more over that corner with this field of view. But the car snapped on me. It always snaps in that part of the track, so that ruined this lap now. That has absolutely ruined that lap. So, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure unless I do an absolute wondrous last bit of the lap, this one has been ruined a little bit. So we'll see. Oh, this last part of the lap has actually been very good. So let's see, overall, let's see what that lap was. It is a 1 minute.
3. You've just done a.
Didn't lose that much time.
0.1 seconds.
Oh dear, so that's a pretty shocking lap, that. A 1 minute. That will not get me anywhere. I know it says at the moment the whiffer. It's probably because no one else has said a lap. Apart from 3 people, most likely. I mean, 1 minute is really bad. So we'll see. I know I can go quicker than that. Obviously, we messed up our first lap quite considerably. But again, this car, it snaps out a ton over this bit, and it really, really annoys me. And there we go, that's this lap wasted again. So, it's really, really irritating, because I know I can go quicker, and this car just randomly snaps out, because it doesn't always do that. You know, that snap that I had in both qualifying laps I haven't had that in any of the practice sessions I've done before this.
58.15.
This car, I just don't like how it drives. I despise how it drives.
5. That puts you 2.4 off the leader's
That's a shocking lap, that is. Right. P6 at the moment. That was a shocking lap. I can easily do a second more than that. And there we go. It is now officially last out of anybody who was qualified. So that's... If you want an extent of how bad that lap was, you've got it. Although, to be honest, managing it without a crash seems to be better than most. Some people have accumulated 3 incident points, which is probably why they haven't set a lap. So, yeah, to be fair, I know I can do a 59.1, so I probably could have been up in 4th place if I had done it properly, which is a really annoying thing. I know I could have done better. Again, this car, I don't like it, to be completely honest. Next season, I will be buying probably a brand new car, and I'll probably be taking part in that. I'm thinking either the Audi touring cars or the Ferrari GT3s. I'm not sure which yet, but whatever it is, it will not be this BMW. We're down to P10 now, and yeah, I mean, apart from Lime Rock Park and Summit Point, I've not got on with this car. At Okayama, I was dreadfully slow, and at Watkins Glen, I was dreadfully slow. It takes a very specific circuit for me to learn. Basically, it's a track that I'm willing to just spend. Summit Point and Lime Rock, I spent lots of time learning, which is why, in the Mazda, for example, I'm really good around Lime Rock and Summit Point now. So it is quite a good learning tool, this car, to be fair. If you want to learn a circuit, this thing is probably one of the best for it. But that time that I had to learn Summit Point and Lime Rock were both because I had time to spare. But if I don't have time to spare, this car is pointless. If I want to just jump in and instantly be fairly quick, like in the Mazda, it's easy enough to do at most circuits, really. I didn't get on with the Mazda at Okayama, but at every other circuit I've raced the Mazda around, so Alton Park, Summit Point, Lime Rock, Atlanta Motor Speedway Road Course, Atlanta Motor Speedway Oval, I've been quick at all of them. I've not had a problem with that car, but this car, as I said, I jumped into Lime Rock and I was instantly quick, and Summit Point took a lot of learning. And I never got Okayama because I couldn't be bothered to spend much more time with it, because this series was the reason that getting my B-Class license was so difficult. It was also the reason that I couldn't get my iRacing anything above 2500. So, that is why I have decided that I'm going to, after this, I'm not going to do another one of these races this week. I'm just doing it so I can get my race participation. Now, to be fair, so there's 15 cars, divide that, we get 7 and 8, take 7 because I'm P3, so top 6 is probably the aim based on my iRating today. Now, this series, especially around a tight course like Tsukuba, does often bring lots of carnage, so maybe it'll be wise if I actually just drive quite slowly and maybe try and pick up the pieces of other people's mess, really. You know, pick up the spoils of what I can get, like a seagull. So, there we go. But you can see that if I had done a 59.1, which I know I'm capable of, if it wasn't for that snap of oversteer on both qualifying laps, I could have done that. It cost me a second, both of them. So, to be fair, I do have the pace to be up in P4, P5. I've just got to be much more careful on that corner, which is a bit disappointing. Although it does mean that, to be fair, that target of 58.0, I saw people were doing 58s and 57s all the time in the race. So I thought that was what people would be doing regularly. Or maybe that is with a draft in the race, maybe once people have got their tyres warmed up and everything. So, to be fair, a 59.0, I would have been very happy with that in qualifying. P4, P5, that's absolutely where I want to be. As I said, my iRating's a bit inflated by road iRating because I'm quite quick in the Mazda. In the similar production car series that's been going on this week. Obviously, I've been absolutely getting all the potential out of that. I've been probably done about, I think I've done about 4 or 5 races. I've only won, I think, 2, or 1 even. But it's been consistent, good finishes with good safety rating. That's what's allowed me to get my iRating nice and high. It's also what's allowed me to get my safety rating up to B-Class. Right, I've talked so much now that we're only 5 seconds away from the race beginning. P11 on the grid. That's really not acceptable.
P11.
Really, I know we can be quicker than that, so I guess we'll have to get some passes done in the race, maybe. This field of view didn't actually help me. In fact, it made me spin out. Actually, it made the car feel a lot looser than it actually was. So, you know what? How about I go something in the middle? How about 72 degrees? It's bang in the middle. Maybe that is the answer. Get the mix between being slightly quicker and getting more awareness, but also getting to see the dash and sort of getting a bit more of a better idea of what this car is doing. Maybe. Hopefully everyone will load in fairly quickly. Everyone's here. It's a rolling start, this one. I actually think I'm also going to go with a little bit of brake bias. I wasn't able to do that in qualifying, but it allows us better brakes, definitely, in this car. So I think we'll try that. So I think everybody's loaded in, no? Okay, we're missing P2. And that's it, I believe. I think that's all we're missing. And they've loaded in. Oh, no, we're still waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
The track temp
there
is
we go.
31
Great.
Celsius.
We have now started. Right, let's see what we can do. Honestly,
Number 15.
if I can have a good safety rating out of this race, if I can gain safety rating out of this, I will not mind so much about the iRating side of things. As long as I see a bit of green on that spreadsheet about the race at the end, to be honest, that's all I really want. I know I don't have the pace around it. What?
Get ready, mate. It's
what?
hammer time.
What kind of lap it's standing start is, rolling start is this?
Floor it. Green, green, green.
What is this? Rolling start. Literally just straight onto the main bit. We're going to brake nice and early. I honestly don't want carnage. That person ahead of us is spinning. Thank you. Didn't want that, but we got it anyway. That's okay. 4 incidents. Getting to place. That person was spinning out, they were. I could see, so I didn't really want to get hit by them. In the end, they managed to keep it under control. Partially, I think, because I put my car in the way, obviously provided it's a bit of a wedge, so that they couldn't spin out. So in a way, I was being safe. I was preventing a crash.
Good start.
To be fair, we're actually up into P9, so we've actually had a pretty alright start. So hopefully, we can continue that on in the race. 4 incidents will be okay for safety rating, just no more than 4. I think I'll be okay. Because to be fair, there was nothing I could have done without that one. It helped me gain a place. It also stopped somebody from spinning. If they'd spun in front of me, I would have lost a lot of time and still got 4 incidents. So
E9.
overall, it's probably the best. And there you go. Yeah, that was a really good start. We gained 2 places. So that's a really good start from us. Now, there hasn't been any carnage as of yet, so who knows what might happen. This is a Class D series on iRacing around a tight circuit with a car that is a boat to drive, so don't expect that to be the final level of carnage. As we know in qualifying, this thing snaps very easily around this track, actually. But you can see I have more pace because we pulled right away from the car behind, and we're catching up to these guys. That guy almost in the grass there. That was close. Blinking out a little bit there I was. That's my internet, don't worry.
Okay, Morgan, the next car is
It does do that occasionally. Obviously, if you only blink out every now and then, which I do, it's okay. If you're blinking out consistently, that's when it gets annoying. Got to be careful on that corner as well. This thing does like to do a little drift. You can see there like a 59.5, so straight away we've gone half a second quicker than in qualifying. So it shows maybe how much of an issue we had with the car in qualifying, which is a shame because it would have allowed us to start much higher up the grid, not having an issue with qualifying. Given how difficult it will be to pass, I can almost guarantee that. Although this person here has made a massive mistake, they've kept it under control though. This person does keep making very small little mistakes. Maybe they're not quite confident in the car, I don't know. But I think we can easily get this place. In fact, there we go, there's a snap of oversteer. However, I don't think it's quite enough for me to capitalise. However, because obviously there's no real braking zone into this corner. There's a small one, but not really enough to warrant a move. However, into turn 1,
58.
I think we'll have a chance. Are they going to go defensive? Maybe. I'm not going to try a stupid dive, to be honest, because I'm not that kind of driver. I don't want to wreck my own race. Although we are definitely losing time behind this person now, because behind the gap is starting to come down. So, there you go. Perfect. That was the opportunity I needed. Went a little bit wide, and unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to quite finish it off. However, I thought they were going a bit quick through there. Yeah, this is really holding me up. This person is definitely slow, but not so slow that I've got an easy pass. Oh, they've gone a little bit wide there, but they're not going to get a bad exit. That's the thing, honestly. They keep going a little bit wide in hairpins, but I can't quite capitalise. Now, the gap behind is not really coming any more down, so I think we're going to be okay, hopefully.
The leader's just done a 58.00.
Went a little bit wide there, so not the best. Yeah, it was only a 59.9 that lap.
To Kraus ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
Oh, he's now gone away because I had a bad that last little bit there of that lap. I don't know what happened, but I suddenly went really slowly, which I guess is kind of good in a way because it means I'm not being held up anymore. Which means I can maybe he's finally learned the track. Maybe his tyres have warmed up now. And he's able to just push away. Again, P9 will lose me iRacing, however, it's not the worst thing in the world. Definitely better than P11, that's for certain. This is what I mean, I just don't have any pace around Tsukuba. If I was able to set those 59 zeros and I was doing regularly, I think this lap has been a lot quicker from him though, to be honest. Because my pace has not dropped off, we'll see actually, now, but I'm pretty sure that's just been a quicker lap from him. Yeah, this thing is so understeery, you know. I really don't like this car, to be honest. It's yeah, that was a 59.2 look.
That was 59.22.
So his pace is starting to increase now, and I'm not able to match that, unfortunately. So unless there's a big crash, I don't think we're going to be able to gain any more places. In fact, we haven't really gained any places because of a crash. We gained 2 on the start because of, you know, actually just being that quick. And then after that, that's kind of been it. It's good because those people were very slow, so that was a little bit of an advantage. But yeah, unless anyone maybe loses it or crashes or something, I don't think we're going to have a chance. We caught back up to him a little bit this lap, actually.
Okay, Morgan. Under pressure. He'll make a mistake.
But yeah, this is a massive shame, really. I know I can be doing a bit better than this. We're only about halfway through, actually. So you never know.
That's half distance.
I do hate this car. It's so understeery, particularly around. I know I've said it before, but that corner really highlights why I dislike this car. It's so understeery around quick corners, but then you get to a slow corner and it wants to spin around. It's not a good car to drive. It's a mix of oversteer and understeer, and it's not what I'm a fan of. I like a car that's maybe slightly oversteery, so you can get it through a corner, but not so oversteery that it wants to spin out at every opportunity. And there we go, he's gone in the grass. So, thank you very much for that. I will take that and say thank you.
Good pass. Now keep pushing.
Now, the thing is, he was about the same pace as me, so whether I'll be able to push away now, I don't know. However, you know, I'll take the clean air.
Minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Alright, Morgan, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
He's right on the back of me right now.
8th place.
But yeah, 8th place, if I can just push away on this lap now, maybe, that'll be good. There's battles going on ahead, so I don't know how that's going to impact the race. But yeah, just waiting for it to make a mistake. He made one. P8 as well, that's really good. We're now in the, we're now in kind of the, middle of the field officially, which is P7 and P8. They're like the midpoints of the field, meaning that we do lose less iRating because of the it evens out people ahead of us versus people behind us. I'll still lose a bit because I'm car number 3. However, I won't lose as much. Yeah, the gap behind is actually has grown a little bit, so that's nice. I've got a good run through there. The car wasn't as oversteery understeery that time.
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
So there you go, look, if we were doing these 59.2s in qualifying, and I hadn't been making those mistakes, we could have started way further up the grid and had a better race. Because those guys ahead, I'm on even pace with them. But because I got held up at the start, they've got away. And obviously this is the thing with the 12 minute, this is the thing with the sprint series in the BMW. It's partially why I don't do very well in it. I'm not a good qualifier, I'm much better in the race than I am in qualifying. What I'm good at is, you know, getting good consistent laps. That's kind of one of my strengths. So obviously a race that relies on being good in qualifying and then just surviving for 12 minutes maybe isn't my strong point. Honestly though, unless somebody crashes, I think this is where I'm going to finish. I haven't got pace to even catch the guys ahead, so, you know, obviously this is all about now trying to set fast laps.
Your last lap time was at 59.22.
And we're setting pretty consistent 59.2s at the moment, so that's alright. We've pulled a small gap on the car behind, so we were being clearly held up by him a little bit. We've only gained maybe like 0.2 a lap or something, but it's something. Car wanting to snap out on me there, but because the tyres are a bit warmer, it's a little bit more safe. However, we've gone deep into this corner.
Right side.
No! Right, okay, we went deep, however,
Right side.
going deep and taking the high line means we do get a better exit in the end of it.
You got one left side. Clear left side. Coming up on you.
And we've just been hit by him.
Right side.
And now again.
We were just whacked by him, which is not appreciated. Oh, I've cut that mistake though, may have just cost us
Still there.
this P8.
Right's clear.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
No!
Come on, mate. Defend.
We've lost it. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, he bumped us out of the way, which slowed me down in that corner and allowed him to get by. Honestly, I thought, you know, I was trying to improve some pace and try braking a bit later, but in the end, that's not good. That's a shame for our iRacing. Luckily, we didn't get incident points when he hit us.
That's half.
It was only a minor tap, although definitely not, you know, seen as a good thing, his little tap. You know, if he wants to race like that, I'll probably race him like that. Now, we're going on to, actually, this might not, I don't think this is going to be the last lap. I think we're going to get another one in. So, there we go. Maybe this isn't the last lap, we're going to get one more. Right, come on.
P9.
I don't believe that, I really don't believe it. If I could have finished in P8, that would have been nice. It's just that little bit closer to the middle of the field, it's that little bit better than P9. But yeah, unless he makes another mistake now, us two are so even on pace. Obviously I got past him because of a mistake, and then he got past me because of a mistake. So, but he's now getting away a little bit actually. Somehow there's a lap car in P14. I'm not really sure how you get lapped in 12 minutes, but they've managed it. I mean, no matter how small the racetrack, 12 minutes is not a long period of time. Oh dear, I blinked out for quite an extended period of time there. However, the car ahead has actually gone wide. And I've got a lap car in the way, come on. This could... In fact, actually, this car is not a lap car. I thought it was, but it isn't. It's not a lap car. He's just someone who's randomly going slowly. They're going to try on the last lap to get each other, which I'm really, really hoping ends in a big, massive accident, because that will mean that I get a place, but it doesn't. And sadly, I don't think that one, the yellow car is going to be able to come back at the white one. So that is that. Unless the yellow one wants to try a stupid dive bomb, which it doesn't. Yes! 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 Thank you, you two! Take each other out, why don't you? And there we are. I knew that yellow car was angry. I just knew it.
On your right side.
This guy's aggressive.
Hold your line.
This guy's really aggressive. In fact, I think who's going to get it? It's a run to the line, and I'm just going to get it. I'm going to get P7.
7th position. Okay.
Oh, wow. I knew he was angry in that yellow car, and there we go. P7 in the end there. So, you know, it all comes good in the end. I'll take that.
You have 4 incidents.
Only 4 incident points as well, so there we go. Hope everybody really enjoyed that one. Oh my word. What else can I say? I hope you guys really enjoyed this, because wow. Now, I want to take part in the iRacing Rallycross series, so I'm quickly just going to register for that. Let me just register for that quickly, because I'm not going to be doing a video, as I've already done a video on the Rallycross series, but just registering myself for it. Right, where are these results then? Where are they? Here they are. And in the end, gain a teeny bit of safety rating, and only 14 iRating. Only a 59.1, so my pace wasn't really there. But wow, man, that guy in that yellow car was aggressive towards the end. 13 incident points, that's probably why he lost a bucket load of safety rating. But there we go. That is a pretty successful race in all. We didn't really lose any iRating, and we actually gained safety rating in the end. So overall, and remember, that counts towards me getting $4 at the end of this season. So absolutely worth $4 in my iRacing bank account, so that I can be buying new things, of course. You can get a legacy car for that, or maybe a legacy track, or something like that. Anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed that one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Till next time, bye!